Hey there, and welcome to this video where I will be introducing ChE Suite, the first version, the PF Designer, so the Process Flow Designer. It's a pretty simple macro workbook that will allow you to make very simple process flow diagrams, but there really isn't anything that great that's free. I've heard that Draw.io has a good add-in for it, but I figured that this would be a good place to start with my ChE Suite XL plugin. So this isn't technically an add-in or a plugin. This is just a downloadable macro that you can use. So to start, use this here. So this link will bring you here. I am sorry. That is not the link that I wanted. Let's see. Drive. Let's do this. Here we go. Because the link will take you. Hold on. Let me link. Shorten URL. There we go. All right. So this link will bring you to the download form. So this form, what it basically does is it has the download link down here. So if you don't want to give me your email address, you don't have to. You can just click right through to the link. But I would prefer if you gave me your email address. Not that I'm going to send you spam or anything. It's because this is still in very early development. And there's a lot more that I want to add. I eventually want to make it so that it can pretty much solve any chemical engineering problem that you have, and can also show you steps on how to solve it. So it's going to be a super great add-in. There's also a quality engineering one that's going to be probably part of this, but also separate. And if you put your email address in, you would click yes. You could put your email address in and click no, but that wouldn't really make sense. But I just want to double check. So if you enter your email address and click yes, that you want to receive updates, whenever I update this, I will send out a mass email to the group of everybody that has put their email address in, and it will have the new download link of the updated version. I will not send anything else. It will only be when I update it. And I'm hoping that for the next year, it will update once every 2 to 3 months. And then after a year, I'm hoping that it's built out to the complete level to where I won't have to do anything more on it, because this is just something I'm kind of picking away at to help other young chemical engineers and possibly even some engineers in industry that want their functions pre-built in. So I'm really excited about this. Let's learn how to use it. So you bring up this form, you can enter your email address and then click on this download link. It will bring you to this. It's on Google Drive. All you got to do is click that download button there. And then I already have it open, so I'm just going to, there we go. Now we're in Excel. I have my PF Designer v1.0.0. And then all you have to do is click Enable Content. And there you go. Now you have it open. So how it works is if you want any of these icons, you just click on it. So let's start out with an input. And it automatically puts an input in and then has a stream already running off of it. So let's now run it from a pump. And then what you would do is you would just connect it in. And let's say you want 2 inputs going into this pump. Bam. And then you can edit it to look fancy, do whatever you want with it. Or you could even, like, say you want this and you actually want it to, there's 4, with a pump you wouldn't actually use that, but you can then delete it. If you want another stream, you can do this. So like, let's say you were going to split this stream because you're going to put some in that pump, but then let's say you want to run some of it to like a control valve to a second pump. Then you would just run it there, and then you can run it out. You can run control loops. So you would come down to the bottom, insert a control here, And let's say you want your control to measure the temperature here coming out of your pump. And let's say this goes into like a heater. So we'll have a heat exchanger here. Oh, crap. I pulled it off. All right, so let's say you got this. And you can rotate everything. You can run that off. And let's say after our heat exchanger here, we want, so we'll insert another stream and you connect that up there. We want to control, let's delete this and let's say that we're controlling, here's our water. Then you could run it just so you would have your output here would go into the input on your control valve. And then what you would do is you would actually take this temperature and run it off of this stream here. And now insert a stream. We're going to run it off of this. And then into there. And bam. Let's do this just to make it cleaner. And now what we have is we'll be reading, let's say we want it to be 273. Oh, now it's upside down. Okay, whatever. It'll be fine. 273K. Okay, so you want this to be 273 Kelvin. And you know what? Just to make it look better, I guess we got to go back here. But what we can even do is delete these, pop it off. There we go. Insert a stream here. And there we go. So now this control valve, we need a step. All right, it's pretty awesome. You can do pretty much anything you would need to in your process flow that you want. And then let's say, okay, that's great. How do I take this out of here? Well, there's a few ways. You can do Windows Shift S, which opens up your snipping tool, and you snip it, and bam, there you've got your process flow diagram. Or you can select these cells that you want, go over here to View, and then, I'm sorry, not View, Page Layout, and then you can set the print area. So now, everywhere that these dotted lines are, that's going to print. And what we have going on here is we have automatic on the width. We're going to go one page. And we're going to set the print area. So now everything in these lines, that's going to be one page. If you Control P, there you go. Everything is going to show up there. And then you can go landscape, and there you go. Now you can print it out, and you can shoot it straight to any printer, or you can save it to PDF from there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Well, okay. Thank you so much. Sorry, that was a mistake there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you find this helpful. Please go and download the software. Please put in your email so that you can get updates on when I have added new features to this. Like I said, I want this to be a really awesome piece of software that can help a lot of people. Thank you so much. Have a great day and do something awesome.